In 2021, we've got the long-awaited sequel to Darling, bold and imaginative new games that make us fall in love with gaming all over again. So if you are a gamer or love games, stay tuned. Forza Horizon 5. The brilliance of this game is the way in which it welcomes and embraces every one of these types of people, by presenting enough roadway for them to drive on for miles. Its adoring rendition of Mexico is beautiful from coast to jungle, from city to desert, peppered with ever-changing weather and real-world details that make driving through it all a joy. Hitman 3. The Hitman series appears to be about embodying a master assassin, one who can assume a disguise with ease and dispatch a target using virtually any object in the room. This is a series with a complexity curve that starts out small and steady, and eventually ends up at the rooftop of the world's largest skyscraper, one you might conveniently nudge someone off if you were trying to complete the new Dubai Levels Accidental Kill Challenge. Halo Infinite. Its multiplayer boldly goes free to play and gives players both old and new. Something it turned out, the first-person shooter space desperately needed, a pure arena shooter that over-delivers on fun and cuts out any of the trendy nonsense. Deathloop. Deathloop is one of the most fascinating video games of not just 2021, but the last few years. It's a complex and intricate design, fitting together elements of roguelikes, Metroidvanias, shooters, and detective games in a completely unique fashion. Deathloop's world is powered by an unforgettable cycling time loop filled with possibility, one where choosing whether to hunt down your 8 targets all guns blazing or using stealth is just the most basic decision. Each new choice helps fuel another discovery. It Takes Two. You move seamlessly from fresh idea to unique idea, from a co-op puzzle-based third-person shooter to a 3D isometric dungeon crawler rebound-spur game, to a Mario-inspired 3D platformer, to an on-rails shooter, to a 2D fighting game. It never ceases to surprise, delight, and amaze at every corner, resulting in a game that not only stands as one of the best of 2021, but also one of the greatest cooperative games ever made. Returnal. Returnal is its coming-out party. It's a big-budget action game with an indie soul, incorporating the best of the roguelite genre with superlative production values. Throw in some outstanding sound design and some genuinely unnerving creatures, and you have one of the very best games of 2021. Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil is one of the best action game series going today. Resident Evil Village alternates between arcade-like shooting gallery scenes, giant boss fights with elaborate patterns to identify, and twitchy escape sequences from invincible enemies, all building to a surprisingly explosive ending, fitting more of a classic Call of Duty campaign than a zombie-filled mansion. Despite all of these high-intensity moments, when you do catch your breath, Resident Evil Village is captivating and smart. Inscryption. Inscryption hides what it really is for quite a while, slowly revealing its secrets until you can't help but stop and scratch your head at how this digital magic trick has been achieved. Unlike his previous games, Inscryption is also a gorgeous rumination on game design itself, taking the rules and vibes of multiple card games. Now, there must be other games that you enjoyed playing, and we would like you to share them and tell us about them. So do not hesitate to share your opinions with us about these games that we talked about, as well as your favorite games.